What is the oldest possible age? Based on our latest research, the oldest possible age for a human is somewhere around 33 years. I can already hear you thinking, but narrator, what about a 34-year-old or a 50-year-old or a 75-year-old? It turns out that ages with higher numerical denominations are actually what we call compounded ages. Measured against linear time using traditional methodology, a 34-year-old has been living for longer than a 33-year-old, but their resulting age is actually the result of time, and thus their age beginning to compound around this time in life, to the point where the total amount of time lived begins shrinking slightly as the years compound. Consider how the memories you make later in life tend to be less detailed and take up less time, for lack of a better term. The amount of time that's gone by between ages 40 and 50 seems to have passed by quicker and taken less time than even just a few years of your childhood, which seemed so much longer and more detailed. There's a reason for this. By that time in your life, your age has begun to compound more, resulting in less time per numerical value of age year lived. If you're still having trouble wrapping your mind around this, consider how the faster an object moves through space, the less time passes for it. This is why someone aboard the International Space Station for a long time returns home ever so slightly younger than his twin. This same concept also applies to the age of a person. The longer their life stretches through time, the more compounded it becomes, resulting in more efficient space-time usage and the possibility of higher numerical ages like 56 or 72, but sparser and more diffuse life contained within those years, meaning that a 32-year-old whose age has not yet begun to compound at all is scientifically older than a 44-year-old whose timeline has begun to compound and whose more diffuse timeline in the most recent loop of their compounded life is actually contains less life per year, as well as how much it has actually less time to be revealed overall. Consider how 3 1/4 is a larger number than 2 3/4. Even though 3 is more than 1, we're not looking at the whole picture here. The whole picture reveals that the 1/4 here includes 3 compounded loops of time rather than just 2. This is why 2 3/4 is a longer number than 3 1/4. Still having trouble wrapping your head around this? Don't worry, maybe you're just getting old. Or maybe you're not. Either way, the Vanderstank Institute is here to help you understand
Bird facts.
If you want more videos, there are more.
This has been a presentation of the Vanderstank Institute.
Bird facts.
Cookies were disgusting.
Bird facts.